Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is White Kitsune Tarot, and today we're going to be looking at your July 2022. It is going to be a general overview. I did make a love reading for singles. The link should be somewhere here on the screen. So if you're interested in that, you can go over there. In here it might be, well, there might be some love bits showing up, but I'm not focusing on any specific area of your life. Let's see what is going to happen in general. So we're going to look at the overview, we're going to look at possible obstacles for you this month and the advice from the spirit as well. And because there is going to be quite a lot of cards, I have decided to use just the stones and crystals here instead for your pick. So you can choose with the stones. Sorry for that if that is not your jazz, but I have decided just to try something new. So let's also remember this is a general reading and not everything is going to resonate with you, so please keep that in mind and take whatever does resonate and simply leave and forget about the rest. Maybe that message wasn't meant for you. What else I wanted to say is that just in case if this reading resonates, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and press that bell notification to get any further, well, notification for my next uploads basically. And also leave me a comment. Let me know what else would you like to see on this channel. Maybe you have some kind of specific questions. At the moment I do have a couple of requested readings, so I'm going to be getting into them hopefully soon. Let's see how is it going to be with the schedule. But yeah, so anyways, I need to stop rambling. For your pick today, we've got 3 stones. Group number 1 is going to be, I do think this is a moonstone. I might be wrong, but I do think this is a moonstone. But anyways, this is for group number 1. Group number 2 is black obsidian. And group number 3 is tiger's eye. So you can pause this video right now, you can choose by crystal, by number, by color of the crystal, whatever works for you. And then whenever you're ready, you can go to the timestamps that are in the description box down below. Choose your group and we'll get on with your reading. So pause this if you need more time and I'll go straight into the readings right now. Hello group number 1, I hope you guys are doing well. Today we are looking at your July 2022. So this is going to be a general overview of the month with the possible obstacles and advices from the spirit. So this is going to be our general overview of the month, general events, you know, what is going to happen for you. So yeah, let's look at the cards right now. And just in case if it resonates with you, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, press that bell icon and leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of other content you'd like to see on this channel from me. Okay, let's start. So for your general overview of the month, we have 7 of Pentacles potential. We have Guardian of Emotion. I think I haven't used this deck for a while, but I think this is a Page of Cups. But let's see what is the message here. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. So I'm sorry, that might be actually King of Cups. Sorry. Like I said, I haven't used this deck for a while. So we have Rose Quartz, Love Life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. We have Mintakan, Longing for Home, Belonging, the original Lightworkers. And we have the 6 of Pentacles as your tarot card. Okay. Alright, so this is it, guys. We've got some general overview, the general messages for this month for you. What is happening in general? What is the focus basically for you in July? So definitely with the 6 and 7 of Pentacles, there is focus on your financial security, financial stability. 6 of Pentacles, obviously this is about giving and receiving, most likely most likely giving or being given something. I definitely feel like with the 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles, there is some potential in you, and for those of you who are looking for a new job, there is definitely a big chance for you to actually get what you want. You just need to show you're a little bit humble, but give your 100%, and you will achieve what you want, because the potential is there, you know. It's 7 of Pentacles, very good card in general. It shows, in like traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, it basically shows somebody who is waiting, you know, for their fruits to grow. So whatever you've been growing, whatever you have been watering, you know, because at first there is a seed, yeah, you need to plant it, then you water it, you take care of it, you know, and then you see the potential, you know, if this is actually going to grow or not. For you, it's definitely growing. I don't know what you have planted, but whatever it is, especially in your career and finances area, in your home area, in general, when it comes to your money and finances, I definitely see that there is this big potential for you to actually get what you want. The spirit is also saying that, you know what, you need to just wait a little bit longer, but you know, you're like 80% there. I'm getting, this is what my guys are telling me. So when it comes to, you know, this, I feel like this is a very fantastic message. These two actually really go together as well. Because we have the love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you with the rose quartz, and we have the King of Cups. So this is you know, possible water sign coming in into your life. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be Sun, could be rising, could be Venus, but obviously if the signs don't match or you have no idea what I'm talking about, just ignore the message completely, you know. Just there's just a lot of water energy, okay? And water energy is all about emotions, especially like in tarot cards and everything. So I definitely feel like, you know, the person who is either coming back to your life or is coming into your life, it's somebody who is very caring, is somebody who is very stable on like emotional level. This is somebody who is like this says it, this is a very generous person. This is somebody who has got a cause and they're caring about that cause with this humanitarian. With the refined person whom you can completely depend on, I definitely feel like also this is somebody who is quite mature. It doesn't have to mean that they're older than you. There is a possibility of that, but in general they're quite mature when it comes to a lot of situations, when it comes to life, I feel like. Yeah, definitely they have your best you know, of intentions when it comes to you. You know, they're not here to play any, you know, tricks. They're not here to waste your time or keep you, you know, on like on, I don't know, like keep you hanging in general. This is somebody who is very you know, they know what they want when it comes to love and relationships. So you know, if there was any challenge for you in the past with this person, definitely now if they're coming back, if this is your ex or somebody you used to date before, I have to tell you, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be resolved, you know, in this month. Fantastic so far. And we have the Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I'm just gonna get the book for that because I do prefer, you know, sometimes reading from the book, especially with this deck and the other one that I have from Rebecca Campbell. Mintakan. Give me 1 second because they don't go really by there we go. Mintakans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. Basically, I just wanted to add, if you're into Starseed, there is a possibility you're from Orion or you are really you've got a lot of Orion like energy around you, so I would definitely look it up if there is something interesting for you. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original lightworkers. The Mintakan's home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintakans feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. So this is a little bit from me. If you're going to holidays or you're planning to spend some time somewhere else, they're saying basically it would be really fantastic if you could actually go somewhere to like a lake or sea, or I don't know, somewhere where there is like a lot of water, you know, in general, and mostly like the more pure the water, the better. So yes. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you're a Mintakan or are longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Again, root chakra, if you're into chakras, definitely would have been great if you could give it a little bit of love, maybe some guided meditation, maybe you know, like doing something, you know, practicing, you know, opening and closing that. I'm not master when it comes to chakras and everything, so I can't give you like you know, proper info on that, but I can give you a very general thing. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you're being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to home. Yes, I mean, sorry if I said, sorry, at the beginning I said you might be a Starseed from Orion, but obviously no. But sorry for that, I kind of messed up. But yeah, this is from a planet in the constellation Orion. So there was a planet existing over there. As you can see, my starseed knowledge is not fantastic. But yes, definitely, you know, so you might be a Mintakan. Once again, it would have been great still if you could look at it, you know, just discover or rediscover what is happening, what are you meant to do on this earth, what is your mission. So this is your general overview. Now we're gonna move to the obstacles, possible obstacles. Okay, so now we are moving to your possible obstacles. So let's see what is happening. We have 10 of Wands, responsibility. Oh, actually, just move it closer here. Ah. We have number 12, seeing clearly. What is number 12 in tarot? Oh my god, I forgot. What is happening with me today? Well, anyways, it says seeing clearly. It's time to view things from a different perspective. Oh yeah, it's a hanged man. I don't know what is happening to my brain today. I'm sorry. Yeah, from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. This is also a Piscean card, just in case. We have Malachite, prosperity. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. And we have the Knight of Wands. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let me just think like this. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, I have to say it says here responsibility, but you know, like in the original tarot, Rider Waite Smith, we always have this person who is basically having all of this Ten of Wands, they're having them on their back and they're struggling to go upstairs. I mean upstairs, and they're struggling to go up, you know, wherever they're going, you know, and they normally have all of these wands in front of them, so they don't even see when they're going. So they're carrying all of this, but this is like the last bit, like last push, you know, when it comes to whatever situation. I definitely have to say with the Hanged Man here, there is going to be a little bit of delay when it comes to your plans. Once again, I feel like this might be your plans, like about your money or about finances. Like I did say in the overall that yes, you know, definitely there is something coming out, but still, you know, the possible obstacle right now is still, you know, this this small delay. Basically, I'm not seeing that delay to be like extra long or last a few months or whatever, but the things might be a little like dragging a little bit this month, you know, they're not gonna go like super smooth. I feel like you are going to have to give that last push into like whatever you're doing when it comes to your finances, maybe when it comes to your job, maybe when it comes to yeah, you know, like I feel like for it is especially for those of you who are self-employed for some reason. Yeah, I definitely feel like that, you know, for those of you who are self-employed, you can expect some delays when it comes to the payments, when it comes to you know, oh gosh, because I can see for some of you also the next thing is that you're going to be having a lot of orders, whatever you're doing. Like I said, it doesn't have to be you know, it could be like a physical thing, it can be like projects or something to do like online, but I feel like you're gonna have a lot of them, and maybe the time is not going to be really on your side, and also there's going to be some delays in payments. That's something that I'm seeing for you, that is a possibility this month. So you need to, I feel like, what else, you know, the spirit is kind of nudging you to maybe change something, you know, if you are only taking, let's say, money through I don't know, cash, or like only through like a bank transfer, maybe add PayPal or something like that, you know, just change things a little bit, maybe add another method of payments. And also don't let the workload basically like stop you from being you know, properly you know, just working, but not killing yourself with work. So maybe, you know, instead of having you know, because I don't know, what I'm seeing, for example, is that somebody, you know, is like either having like the Etsy site or just site when they're selling physical products, and then, you know, this other person who is selling non-physical products. But I'm seeing that, you know, like if you're selling on Etsy or something, there is basically no limit to how many people you can take per month, or like the same with your website or whatever you're doing. It's like kind of no limit of orders people can make in a week, in a month, you know, whatever. So that's why you've got a lot of this workload, and you feel like, you know, you're kind of, it's too much, basically it's getting too much. So the spirit is saying, you know, just take a look at that, because you're basically like holding all of the sticks, like, you know, this Ten of Wands person, and this is really not good for you, because, you know, it's gonna end up as you being burnt out and you're not willing to do anything anymore, and you wanting to maybe give up. The spirit is saying don't give up, you know, you do have the divine support 100%. It's just that you need to think about your business in a little bit different light. I don't know why is it kind of businessy reading for you guys, but this is what it is, sorry. you know. The Knight of Wands here and the deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. I have to say, this is definitely, when it comes to this, maybe if you're feeling really burnt out right now because the amount of work is way too much for you to handle, definitely, you know, because that might be another obstacle for you, possible obstacle. If you feel like this is what happens, the spirit is definitely saying, you know, just get some rest, you know, basically go somewhere. I'm feeling like the spa, or going to you know, like, I don't know, somewhere outside, like the gardens, or you know, just going on a trip somewhere. But definitely, you know, the spirit is saying, you know, you really need to look into that. You really need to make some changes, otherwise you're going to be in that state very often until you realize that you don't want to do it anymore and you're going to give up. So with the Knight of Wands, you know, you need to make sure you don't have this kind of like in and out mentality when it comes to, you know, your plans in general, or your job, or your career, because I feel like for some of you it might be going in a cycle, you know. You're like full of energy, you're full of you know, like power and everything. You know, okay, I've rested, I feel fine, I can do everything right now, I can go back to doing whatever I love, you know, because I don't see this as something you hate doing. This is something that you like doing. And then again, you go, you know, you get all of these orders, you get all of this, I don't know, like people asking you to do something for them. You start doing that, you realize that it's too much. You know, delays are happening because you can't meet your deadlines, you know, or you know, like you have to tell people, okay, I'm sorry, I can't do it in that time, I can do it for you for a cheaper price, or something like that. People are unhappy, you know, you feel burnt out and stressed out, you know, your prosperity is not where it should be. You go and rest for some time because you're totally like dead when it comes to your energy, and then, you know, it is like a cycle. So with this Knight of Wands here as well, it is possible for you that, you know, this is your kind of a, once again, this is your kind of a cycle. So the spirit is definitely warning you from that. Don't do that, you know, because this is not good, neither for you nor for your clients or people you're helping. So you need to see clearly what can you change, you know, what changes you can make to make all of this better, you know, because yes, you do, yeah, I mean, you can see, you know, what happened in the past for you, and you know what you want for yourself in the future. I feel like, yes, you need to pause for a moment, rethink, you know, all of your plans, rethink what do you want to do, how do you want to do it, and make sure, you know, you're not really doing things against yourself in the same kind of behavior, because this is very unhealthy and this is not helpful for you and your growth, and how people and your customers basically see you. So this is the possible obstacles for you guys. And now we're going to move to advice from the spirit for this month. Okay, let's go to your advice from the spirit for this month. So let's see what we have. We have Four of Swords, recovery. I love it. Like literally, this is a continuation. I haven't seen what is in the cards, and I haven't like put them like this, but this is fantastic how they literally go. I have the Five of Coins. Oh gosh. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Oh, so this is literally what I was talking about in the possible obstacles. We have Citrine, unnecessary worries. Wow. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I can see a story, that's why I'm kind of putting it like this. We have Keepers of the Earth. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stay beside you. Wow. I definitely see a story. I don't know. Do you see a story here? Because I do. And we have Judgment from Tarot. Alright. So your advice from the spirit. it's just fantastic. So you definitely need to, like I said, give yourself some time to rest and recover from the possible burnout this month, you know, from possible workload. Maybe you need some small, like I was saying, holidays or vacations or just time off in general to change what you are doing, because the spirit is saying with the Judgment card here that this is definitely your destiny and this is definitely something, you know, you are meant to do on this earth. But like driving yourself crazy and basically, you know, like driving yourself every time to the 10 of wands to then start from zero, it's not a good thing to do. So this month I feel like everything is going to change for you, like completely. You're gonna definitely, you know, hear or feel or see your call, because the Judgment is also about the call, you know, to actually change the things around you, because you'll realize how they are not working for you, because sometimes we don't see how much things do not work for us unless somebody literally gets to you and like, see, this is what you're doing wrong. So with this moment of recovery, I definitely feel like, yes, with this, when it says this is not, this may not be the time to become self-employed, I have to tell you one thing, yeah, if you have any savings, I definitely would take this whole month off, you know, in general, if you can do that. If not, you know, I would say take some part-time job in something else, you know, not what you're doing, not what is your thing right now. So yeah, what I was saying, like get a part-time job or like seek for something that you can do in exchange for money, like small tasks maybe. Or maybe, you know, I don't know, like ask your landlord if you can do something instead of paying a rent, or if you can pay a rent like half this month and, you know, half next month or something like that. Because definitely, you know, this might be a little bit difficult, but once again I'm seeing this, you know, for you guys, that's because of your burnout, and that's because you are working yourself too hard when you're literally suffering after that, you know. I feel like for those of you who are doing physical work, you might be having problems with your physical health. For those of you who are not doing physical work, you might be having problems with you know, like just that feeling of, you know, like of just not being able to do anything anymore. Okay, but also the spirit is trying to tell you that, you know, on one hand, there's all of the worries you have. I feel like this is kind of like a Nine of Swords situation. When you've got a lot of worries, obviously, you know, you start overthinking, because most of us do. We have this tendency to overthink, but the spirit is saying you're not alone, and these worries are kind of like, you know, spiraling down, and actually, you know, you start getting more and more like difficult, you know, you're getting more anxious, you're thinking like, oh my god, there is no way I can get out of this, there is no way I can you know, do this, you know, and you're basically like letting yourself, like I said, spiral down. But the spirit is saying, you know, some of your worries are completely unnecessary. So there are people, you know, you can always reach out to, your friends, your family, you know, whoever you feel like you want to reach out to, and they'll definitely be able to help you one way or another. Because you're not alone. You're not only having a physical people here that are worried about you, that can lend you a hand, you know, in a difficult situation, but you also have you know, like ancient ancestors with you. So they're saying like you're not alone, you know. I feel like you might be having your spirit animals with you, your spirit guides in general, your guardian angels, that's for sure. And definitely, yes, there is some kind of like an ancestor, at least one, that is trying to you know, help you during this time and show you, okay, this is not the end of the world, you know, this is something that that might happen, you know, if you don't follow the advice when it comes to possible obstacles. and what I was saying, oh my gosh, I lost the track of thoughts. So yeah, they basically, you know, they are with you, they want to help you, but sometimes you're like trying to ignore the signs, or trying to ignore what your body is telling you, what your mind is telling you. And this is how, you know, you might end up in this kind of situation. But a lot of this is not, it's not like it's gonna last forever. I feel like it might be this month a little bit, but there are people, like I said, your friends, your family, your spouse, you know, your significant other, who will definitely be here to help you. You know, they will be there for you. They do want to, you know, they do have only like very positive opinion about you, and also, you know, they have very like positive feelings towards you. So I don't see people who are like, okay, I can help you, but in exchange you need to do something that you wouldn't do, or you don't want to do, or something, you know, that is like tricky or difficult, whatever. But yeah, so I would say definitely keep your mind. In 3D you do have your friends, family. In 4D, 5D you do have your spirit guides, ancestors, and everyone, your angels, whoever you want to have and whoever you want to call upon. So the last thing to do is my fortune telling cards. So now you're gonna need a minute or two probably to think about your question. Just keep in mind that this oracle only gives yes or no questions pretty much, so you will have to formulate your question in a way that it will be okay with the answer being yes or no. So if you want to, you can pause for now, or you can, I don't know, if you know what your question is, you can just wait for me to shuffle the cards, and then I will let you know what it is. So whenever you're ready, I'm starting to shuffle the cards. I know it's just off camera, but yeah, think about your question, and I'll start shuffling. So what is the answer to the question that group number 1 might have? Or also, guys, please let me know what do you think about this kind of like this format of reading, if that is okay with you, if you want to see that in the future, or is it something that you don't feel comfortable with? Because I'm thinking about doing this kind of format in most of my readings if possible. So yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so we've got our card. Hope you are ready. So I'm gonna reveal it right now. Depends on the day. Wow. So this is definitely not a yes or no answer, but I'm kind of like, yeah, depends on the day. Wow, I don't know. I don't know what did you ask about as well. So yeah, but this was kind of very much of finance slash money slash business reading. I don't know. I don't know how it turned like this. That was probably the most important thing you needed to hear this month. If you're still with me, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. What do you guys think? And yeah, I hope to see you next month. So you take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Group number 2, hello guys, I hope you're doing well. Today's reading is all about your July 2022. We're going to be looking at your general overview, possible obstacles, and advice from the spirit. This is one of the groups only. I have 2 more for you today. This is the general overview, so we're going to start from that. But before I start my reading, I'm just going to remind you, in case this reading resonates, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, press that bell button, and leave me a comment. What else would you like to see on this channel if you do like this kind of reading, if you are my previous subscriber, if we have known each other for a while, let's say. And yeah, if there's any other ideas that you want to see on this channel. So we're gonna start right away. Okay, so your general overview, we have Page of Swords, Gossip. Who are you gossiping about? We have Be Open to Success, number 7. And number 7 in tarot is I don't know what is going on with me, but I'm literally forgetting things today. It's oh my god. Never mind. I will remember in a second. But yeah. It says, be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. There we go. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve. Sorry, beautiful message. Fantastic, you know. Look at wonderful things. Oh my gosh, like, just give me a quick thing, because I seriously, I don't know what is happening with me today when it comes to the tarot, to be honest. Now I want to know. 7. I was thinking about, I was like, this is the Chariot, but then for some reason I was thinking maybe Chariot is number 6. So sorry, my head, I don't know, my brain decided to leave me when it comes to the tarot. So we have the Chariot, so there is possible Gemini here. You might be dealing with a Gemini, you might be Gemini, Sun, Rising, you know, but if it doesn't resonate, then just don't worry about it. But then again, we have 2 air signs, because also Page of Swords could be the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and here we have the Chariot. We have Amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you will feel loved for who you truly are. Okay, so this definitely go together. We have Inner Temple, devotion, turn into the portal of your heart. Beautiful. And we have the 3 of Wands. Fantastic. So group number 2, your overall energy for the month of July 2022. I definitely feel like, you know, people are gossiping about you, but in a good way, to be honest. From what I'm seeing in this card, this is definitely not anything malicious. People are talking about you, maybe not really gossiping, but talking about you because you are either going to achieve something this month, or you have achieved something, and this month you can bask in the glory of, you know, of having something really fantastic done or achieved, you know. I feel like, you know, the divine guidance is definitely here for you, and I definitely feel like, you know, whatever happened in the past month or over the past month, you know, you had to deal probably with a lot of obstacles, with a lot of difficulties, but now you have you don't have to deal with them anymore, you know. You're over that, you know. You've gone there, you've done this, you know, and you can be on the move again. All the obstacles are gone for you. That is fantastic. It's fantastic message. Yeah, I feel like people will be, like I said, talking about you, praising you, you know, and the only thing, you know, the universe is saying to you, like, don't be shy, allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve, because you've done something really fantastic that you will be recognized for. And you know, the also, you know, with the spirit of the amethyst, it says, you know, like, allow people to know the real you, you know, show them, you know, like, you're not, you know, you're a real human being, you're a real person, you know, and you know, if you get emotional or anything like that, it's totally fine. You know, just show people you are who you really are, and enjoy the fact that, you know, people will love you, and they love you right now for who you really are, not for the not for something you're trying to paint, you know, because I feel like for some of you, definitely for some reason, you're having this image in your mind that you're trying to achieve, you know, that you want people to kind of think about you as somebody else, or like having different traits that you have, maybe. So you're kind of like not being very completely honest with I'm not saying you're lying, just not in that, but you're not really being honest with your real true image. You prefer to kind of like create a little bit more of a different persona, so people can't really see your weaknesses, or maybe that you're shy, or maybe, you know, that whatever, you know, whatever that is, you know, but the the universe is saying, you know, you doing that is really great, you know, and it will help you immediately. You'll be able to feel like you're being your true self, and in the same time people will still love you. Nothing is going to change. Also for you for this month, I feel like, you know, with this inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, and the Three of Wands, you'll start seeing some kind of your manifestation coming true. If you're manifesting anything right now, you will start seeing small signs that, you know, something is coming. You're gonna start seeing a movement probably, but like I said, this movement is not gonna be like in your face, but it's gonna be more like a very gentle movement. But the spirit is saying, don't forget about, you know, your inner work, no matter what, you know, because that's very important. Because sometimes people, when they see small signs of their manifestations coming true, they don't want to do the work anymore, because they're like, well, it's coming anyways. But the spirit is reminding you, no, you still need to work, you still need to be devoted to your case, and you still need to be able to, you know, meditate on your case, you know, or do whatever you do to manifest stuff for you. For some of you, this is, you know, it's even here like meditating. For some of you it's by yoga. For some of you it's like putting yourself in a state of trance or hypnosis. For some of you, you know, it's literally visiting a temple or the place of worship if you're a religious person, and talking to the divine. But you know, the spirit is saying just that is not gonna help still, so you need to still work on your manifestation, be devoted to your case, you know, do whatever you do, the spiritual work that you do, and make sure, I feel like, work on your heart chakra, especially when it comes to receiving things. So it looks very interesting for you, group number 2. So now we're gonna move on to the possible obstacles for you this month. Okay, so now we can move on to the possible obstacles. So we have 10 of Wands, responsibility. Group number 1 also had the 10 of Wands. I think also in obstacles. We have 2 of Action. Trusting your ability to make excellent choices. There is opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. I think this should be a 2 of Wands. We have Citrine, unnecessary worries. Again, this was in group number 1 as well. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Okay, we have Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Okay, fantastic. And we have the High Priestess in reverse, and that is a Cancer/Pisces card. Just maybe do it like this. So in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, the 10 of Wands card is the dude who is going like uphill with all of these wands in front of him. He's carrying them, he can't even see where is he going, but this is the last push, and we all know that. So sometimes, you know, we have to like really work hard on this last bit. But with this also, the spirit is definitely saying, you know what, you need to be really careful, because physical problems are possible with this card, you know, physical injuries for some of you. So I feel like, you know, this is again a lot about you manifesting things. Definitely with this 2 of I feel like, yeah, you're overworking yourself. Sorry for like jumping here a little bit, but this card is still kind of like, I need to say something more. So you're overworking yourself, you're overdoing yourself, you're doing something maybe that you don't really like. Could be anything, could be you're manifestation, how you do that. The process could be your work, could be your career, could be anything, but there's something you don't really like doing and you're kind of like trying to end it, and you know the end is coming. But you know you need to give it last push. Okay, so with this Two of Action, I feel like you need a partner in your manifestation. This is very interesting. It might be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. I feel like having somebody who really believes in you and who is going to be your cheerleader no matter what is a really fantastic thing. So with this, I definitely feel like you'll be able to completely even forget about this Ten of Wands, whether that is a person, whether that is you know, a thing, you know, an object, or like I don't know, like I said, something from your work life, anything like that. With this Two of Action, definitely this is a friend coming in, somebody that you can trust, and definitely, you know, the two of you can I feel like you can count like on one another. And not only that, you can definitely, you know, you and this person can have beautiful friendship, and you're gonna be both like each other's cheerleaders, like I was saying. But the possible obstacle here is in general, again, you know, you might be focusing on little details when it comes to a lot of things you're doing. So the Spirit is saying in this month, you know, this might be a possible obstacle for you in general, again focusing on little things instead of seeing a big picture. So you know, if you have the what is it called, if you have OCD, you know, like, I'm not making fun of people who really have OCD, but if you have mild OCD in a way that you know, you're only focusing on small little things in your life, small details that nobody cares about because they're not important, I have to say, because sometimes the details are important, but I feel like for you right now in this month especially, the details are not important. Then, you know, the Spirit is telling you, no, you need to stop, because you will miss the whole point of doing something. You will miss the big picture, you'll miss why you're doing this. So I feel like with you having this friend is also going to kind of like drag you back to the, let's say, reality, and be like, don't focus on shitty little things, you know, don't worry about that completely. You have the big picture, you know what you're trying to do, you know what you're trying to manifest in your life, because I feel like this group is really about manifestation. Like previous one was all about money and finances, so I'm now really curious about what is group number 3 going to be about. But just, yeah, just letting you know, this is really about the manifestations. I feel like yes, because I feel like in this month especially, your intuition might not be really on point. You might feel like there is something blocking you from hearing your guides, from hearing your angels, from you know, being able to see behind the veil. For some of you, you might be tarot readers yourself, or you might be you know, like, I don't know, reading something in general. I mean, reading the runes, a crystal ball, you know, doing any kind of divination, or just being like a psychic, you know. But I feel like this month you might be having struggle with your intuition. So this friend again is gonna bring you back to the reality, and it's gonna like give you the imaginary slap and be like, you know, and shake your arms, you know, and shoulders, and be like, come on, you know, we have this to do. There's the whole massive picture, and you're focusing just what is the tiny little bit in the corner. So yes, that's a possible obstacle, but there's in the same time, Spirit is saying you're worried about unnecessary things, you know. Again, this is like really focusing on tiny bits that nobody cares about. Release the burden of worries, you know. So you're gonna get the healing and solutions, but I feel like definitely this friend is also gonna help you, this partner is gonna help you if you're doing some work together, you know, because this is kind of like manifestation slash work. It could work both ways, sorry. But yeah, the Spirit is saying definitely what you're doing is unnecessary, and you need to, you know, you need to calm yourself down, and you need to start doing what you're supposed to do and not get distracted, you know, about small little things. And we have the Council of Light as well. We have Divine Orchestrations, Helper in Subtle Realms. So I feel like no matter what you're doing, you know, everything, you know, even these obstacles are kind of a part of a plan, you know, a part of the divine plan for you. I feel like there is definitely a lesson behind it here. You know, the lesson, I can't tell you what that is, because it is something different for everyone, so I can't be like, oh, this is the lesson for you, because it might not be a lesson for the 99% of other people, let's say, watching this. So I need to definitely tell you, you know, just this, that the lesson is going to be different for everyone, but there is some kind of divine lesson for you guys, you know, even with the obstacles, maybe about how to not, you know, nitpick about some things, you know, just focus on big picture in general, because this is really showing me up. This big picture is kind of screaming at me, you know, and the help of somebody when your intuition is kind of not really 100% is also really, really needed, and also really fantastic, because we all need somebody we can trust, you know. So when we have something, you know, we are thinking about something and we're presenting that to other person, they can literally tell you, you know, if there is a big piece of BS, you know, or if that is a fabulous idea. So these are your possible obstacles. So now we're gonna move on to the advice from the spirit. Okay, so let's see what is your advice for July 2022, group number 2. We have Page of Wands, creativity. I do like it because this reading is all about creativity, manifestation, all of this kind of good stuff. We have Three of Thought, that is Three of Swords, I do believe. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. It definitely makes sense, especially if the possible obstacles are going to be there for you in this month. Yeah, but we'll get that, don't worry. You have Satellite, socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with group of like-minded people. We have also, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. The true north is all about our mission, basically, on this earth, by the way. And we have Six of Wands. Wow, I feel like, you know, the advice from the spirit is that, you know, don't worry too much about whatever doesn't really go fantastic in this month. Don't worry too much. There will be definitely people and also sorry, other beings to heal you and comfort you, basically, you know. Because I feel like for some of you, you might be feeling like something like didn't work out fantastic in this month. Could be a creative project, because again we have creativity, and in obstacles we did have about creativity. Could be your manifestation that is either not moving or you think it's not gonna come true for whatever reason. But I feel like, you know, you might be kind of facing a little bit of difficulties, like I said, this month. And the advice is, you know, like, don't worry, even if something happens, you're going to be fine, you know. We are here with you, we are helping you, we're here to heal you, to comfort you. And same with your friends, because definitely, like, from even the obstacles, we did see that one friend, but I feel like, you know, you're gonna be surrounded by more people. Especially, you know, we've seen in your general overview, we did have other people praising you, we did have other people, you know, getting to know the real you. And with this Satellite right now, I feel like, you know, it says socialize or join in. So I have to say, you know, with the people who are kind of there, you know, because they see you as this victorious person, as somebody who has really achieved something, even though you feel differently about the situation, but they see you like this, you know, as the winner and everything. You know, then you could, like, definitely join them in, you know, if they're like, okay, you know, so you've done this creative project, maybe it didn't win the first prize, sorry, but you know, it's still fantastic. Maybe it's won the second prize and it was the national thing or international thing, you know, and you're fantastic because, like, nobody from you know, our, I don't know, school or company or, you know, country have ever won anything like that. So you're the guy, basically, or you're the girl. because the spirit is definitely saying, you know, you're still on the right track. Remember the judgment from the general overview, it did say, you know, same thing, that you are where is it? Oh no, sorry, that's not the judgment, I'm so sorry. The Three of Wands from this, you know, it's like you're already doing it, you're manifesting things, you know, slowly but surely something small is coming in, and you'll see that in this month. I feel like at the end of the month actually. But you need to stop overthinking, you need to stop focusing on what didn't go right, what didn't go fantastic. So again, don't focus on small details. I know it might sound like, well, it's not a small detail, you know, it's not making me feel fantastic about myself. I didn't win the first prize, or I didn't, you know, come first, or I don't think I should do it, or I deserve it. But definitely, you know, the spirit is saying, don't overthink it, you know, just spend some time with your friends, go back to your creative spirit, basically. You know, you will do just fine. This is, like it says, keep facing your true north. You know, your true north is you being victorious. It's you winning the things you want. It's you, you know, taking charge and basically, you know, being known for something. It's also you, I have to say, being liked by other people and being surrounded by other people. So if you're somebody who is like people awkward or whatever, something is gonna have to change, because I'm really sorry to say that, but you are going to be surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of admirers, all the stuff like that. So you're gonna have to socialize more, and this is definitely the perfect advice for you. You know, like, make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Also, you know, I feel like you're going to you know, meet a lot of people who are in the same boat that you are, you know, having the same interests maybe, and that will be really, really great for you. So this is the advice from the spirit, you know. But don't stop doing whatever you're doing, because the spirit is saying, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to do. So don't worry about the details. The big picture is still in front of you, and you will still be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. So that is fantastic, you know, guys. So now we're gonna do the fortune telling cards. This is the yes or no oracle. Sorry. This is the yes or no oracle. So basically how it works, you're gonna have to think about a question that has yes or no kind of answer, because most of 99% of these cards are yes or no. The other ones are kind of odd or fine or whatever. But yeah, so and this oracle is gonna basically answer. If you need some more time to think about the question, definitely press that pause button and, you know, think about your question, and I will start shuffling. I know this is off camera, but it's easier for me like that. So whenever I'm ready, I'll show you the back of the card, and then you can decide whether you're ready or not. What is the answer for group number 2's question? And you can ask about anything. Okay, so I've got the card. Once again, pause if you feel like you need more time. But the answer is, depends on the day. Oh god, group number 1 had that as well. So literally, if you're thinking about picking group number 1, I feel like there might be some message for you over there as well. But yeah, whatever did you ask about, this just depends on the day. So this is what I've got for you for today and for this month, group number 2, and I hope it was helpful and you did like it. Once again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Tell me if you like this kind of readings, or what else would you like to see on this channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, I hope you guys are doing well. So today is all about your July 2022 overview. So it's not like one subject, unless one literally talks to me the most. How it was exactly with group number 1 and group number 2. They had a very specific topics the spirit wanted to talk about. But anyways, We're going to be looking into your general overview of the month, which is this pile. Then we're going to have another pile for your possible obstacles and another pile for the advice from the spirit. And just in case this reading resonates, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and leave me a comment. Tell me what else would you like to see on this channel. Okay, so yeah, let's start with your general overview. So we have Three of Pentacles, recognition, sounds fantastic. We have Helper of Emotions, so that is a Page of Cups, I think. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who is an idealist about love. Wow, so it is most likely a romantic reading, but let's see, maybe it's only about romance, or maybe it's about everything. Let's see. We have also Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you're willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. I feel like this is going to go here. We have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. And we have Ten of Cups. Okay, so very emotional reading, because it is a lot about your emotions, a lot about your feelings, I feel like. So let's start with that. Okay, so I feel like this month, you know, you're gonna be going through like this deep emotional healing, just like the Azurite says. I feel like you might have had like a very recent heartbreak, or there was a heartbreak in your past that is still kind of haunting you, and you're still feeling like you're connected to this person by whatever means, whatever reasons. Maybe you still see each other, or maybe you don't see each other at all, but you're still feeling connection to them. So I have to tell you, this month you will heal from them. You will definitely be all fine. You might be thinking right now, but that is impossible. I still love them. I still like them. I see them every day. I can't forget about them. I'm not saying you need to forget about them, but you will definitely heal from them, and that's a difference. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. So once again, you might not realize that right now, but I have to tell you that very soon, very like close to the, well, we're in the first week of July, definitely in the first half of July you'll already be able to either heal from this, or start doing something that will help you heal from this. You know, it might be like anything. If it's very serious, you might be going to the therapist, yes, but you might also be doing some meditations on that, visualizations. You might be I don't know, praying, whatever you feel like it is very like helpful. You might be also talking that through with people you trust. It doesn't have to always be a therapist, but they might be having some great ideas for you. We do have the recognition. The Three of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot is basically somebody who is working on something, working on their masterpiece most likely, and there are like two other people, I don't know, like Dusty White said, which I love him by the way and I love his teachings. There are two people asking where is the toilet. So they're basically disrupting him, but he's still, you know, working on his masterpiece. And I feel like it is like that for you. This person was just not the part of your masterpiece. I don't know why just right now I had a glimpse from the first season of Hannibal, but that is not what I think you're doing. Well, at least I hope you're not doing that. But for some reason, yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then it's fantastic. You don't even look at this, okay? Ignore that part of the message. If you know, then you can laugh, I hope. But yeah, yes, you will be able to actually work on this. Another thing is that I feel like, you know, your friends will recognize you as well for doing so well when it comes to this situation, you know, because I feel like for a lot of you this is a very serious heartbreak. I don't know, maybe that was your first love, you know, or maybe that was somebody that was like you were thinking you're gonna have a very serious connection with them, very serious relationship, and it didn't really work like that. So, you know, I still feel your friends are recognizing you for actually, you know, dealing so well with all of this. Because right now I feel like in this month you will be dealing like this, you know, so everything is going to be fine. Don't worry too much. With this helper of emotion, I also have to tell you there is big possibility for you to actually having a new person coming into your life. Definitely very romantic, possible water sign. So that is your Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be Sun, could be Rising, could be Venus. If that doesn't mean anything to you or doesn't ring a bell, don't worry about it, you know, just keep on listening, because let's say Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, these energies are around you, and these energies are in the tarot cards. This is like the cups, you know, all of this like emotions and feelings are in the cups suit. So it is all great and fantastic. Anyways, yes, you'll meet somebody who is very, very romantic, seem to be very serious as well. I don't see this as somebody who is playing a trick on you. Always be careful though, you know, but I don't see this person will have like a, you know, some other kind of things they want to happen, you know, or like double agenda or whatever. I definitely feel like this person, yeah, it's kind of like I'm getting for some of you like a love from first sight, and for some of you I have to tell you this, you know, it's not for everyone, but for some of you this, you know, this meeting this person is going to lead to the Ten of Cups, which is the happy ever after card, like marriage, having a family if you want that, partnerships, you know, just being together in a serious kind of matter. So for some of you, this Page of Cups, this helper of emotions, will definitely lead there. And again, you might be thinking this is impossible because you're going through heartbreak, but this is what the Spirit says. Hey, so what can I do? Yeah, you will feel like this is your soulmate. This is somebody you finally, you know, you can finally see as your soulmate, and finally you can know that you feel like you might be having your at least one past life with them, because you'll be like, oh my god, like they can read my mind, I can read their mind, and we're so close for some reason, and we kind of understand each other really easily. I feel like there's some kind of like almost like a telepathic connection between the two of you, especially if you're water sign and they're water sign, then oh my god, it's all telepathic. But don't worry about that if not. But yeah, you know, somebody like, yeah, somebody who's very romantic. I feel like if you're an artist, you know, definitely will be happy that they're artistic too, or they are from the artistic background. By art, it could literally mean anything. It could be art per se, so painting, drawing, could be, you know, like also like graphic designers, all of this, you know, architects, could be also like musicians, you know, even like a music teacher at school, could be anything like that. But they're an artist, and I feel like they feel very idealistic about you know, their job, and they can be a little bit naive when it comes to people. I feel like they don't really seem like it, or for some of you that might seem like this, but they're kind of naive when it comes to about people, because I feel like they believe everybody's good and everyone has good intentions, and they might have been burned quite a few times in the past because of that. But still, you know, they have achieved a lot in life. That might be somebody who is younger than you, doesn't have to be, but it is a possibility with this page. So we also have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I feel like, you know, you'll if you don't know what your life mission on this planet is in this life. I feel like you will find it out in this month, and you will at least find some pieces of it, so you will be at least closer to that. But there is definitely something that you have been doing in all your past lives, if you believe in that. If not, then just in the past in general, and you'll finally get to start using it, whatever it is, whatever it was. You'll finally get to use whatever you have been training for in the past. But yeah, fantastic. Seems like a very beautiful romantic connection is happening after the breakup, and it's just all falling together. But let's move on to the possible obstacles, just in case, if we can't prevent something. Okay, group number 3, your possible obstacles. Let's see, what do we have for you this month? We have the Queen of Pentacles, kindness. That is earth energy. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 3 of abundance, so that is 3 of coins, which we had in your overview as well. Your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. This is literally what I was talking about. This month will your life purpose either will be revealed to you, or you will get some parts of it, so you will be like closer to revealing what it is. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. In general, I feel like, apart I think from group number 1, this is very creative month for quite a lot of you in general. I have smoky quartz, clearing negativity, release negativity from within or around you. I definitely think this is about your past person. I don't know what this Queen of Pentacles is yet, but I'll find out. Maybe with other cards. We have yes, just say yes. Okay, let me... And here we have the King of Wands, so that is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so let me start from the smoky quartz, clearing negativity. Definitely, you know, for some of you, there might be some obstacles, obviously, in getting rid of that, you know, like heartbreak, heartache, and everything, you know, that comes with a breakup, or like not being able to talk with your person, maybe being in no contact for a long time, so losing hope and everything. Definitely, you know, it might be, for some of you, it might be a little bit of a problem with getting rid of that. But the spirit is definitely saying, you know, this is something you must do this month. So even though it's not going to be easy, clearing all of this from within and around you is a fantastic thing to do, and it's a necessary thing to do. So for example, if you still have some belongings from that person around you, it will be fantastic and great and everything if you could get just rid of them, either by telling the person come and collect them, or I'll give it to you, or just getting rid of them by putting them in the trash. And don't think like, oh my god, but I can still use something from them. No, just get rid of that, because you're getting rid not of the object but of the energy. Yeah, for some of you it just means, you know, removing their phone number from your phone, or removing them from your contacts or on Facebook or anything like that. You know, it really depends on your situation. Where do you have them? If you have them on any social media, just get rid of them. If they message you and ask like, why did you do that, just completely ignore the message or whatever, because like they don't deserve basically you talking to them. Sorry. The spirit is also saying yes, just say yes. And I feel like that very strongly when it comes to your healing. You need to say yes to this healing, because you need to be in that alignment. If you know you need healing, but you're kind of being about it, or like, I'm not sure, I think they might be back after 10 years of not contacting me and being with other people and basically living an hour away from me, and they can still contact me but they haven't, and you're still like clinging to that. Well, the spirit says anyways, just say yes to hope, yes to clearing all of this, you know, because literally that was in your past, you know. Your present is aligning with something else. Your present might be aligning with that Page of Cups from your overall events, you know, for this month. And I feel like definitely clearing the negativity from around you is something that I feel like you don't really have to do it alone. You might be having a small group of friends or family or anyone that will be able to help you with that as well. I feel like also with this month, I now get why this is the King of Cups here. You might be struggling a little bit with your pride for some reason, you know, or like I said, making the proper decision. You know, the King of Wands, I feel like he's looking at you and being like, okay, just take that step, just say yes to healing, just say yes to clearing out all of this oversized hoodies and, you know, all of this diaries sorry, and notebooks and, you know, stuff from the you know, bathroom they left and things like that. Definitely, you know, just do that, make a proper decision and, you know, just stay there, be strong. Three of Abundance with this, definitely, you know, I feel like if you're going to be very meh about your healing and very meh about saying yes to the spirit and your friends who are trying to help you with it, there is this problem with your passions and with your art or creative thing that you're doing, whatever that is. Because, you know, there is an obstacle. If you're only thinking about this person and you're, like I said, and you are still kind of, you know, covered in a dark cloud and you're just being negative about everything, you know, which happens to all of us, but, you know, if you're still kind of trying to, like I said, say no to the fact that, you know, it's time to move on and you know that it just doesn't make sense clinging to that energy, this might be the big obstacle. Because, like I said, you are very creative. Like, whatever you do, you will either find your purpose, like I was saying, or you will get some kind of signs and everything that is leading to your purpose. But definitely being creative is a part of your purpose, that's for sure. So, you know, the spirit is saying, if you're like, you know, if everything, like your attention is just focused on this in 100%, you can't in the same time be the artist, be the creative, be you know, the entrepreneur or whatever, you know, that you want to be, that you are, that you know, the universe is guiding you to be, because you're like really focused on something else. So you won't be able to expand your talent. You won't be able really, you know, to do anything. But the spirit is saying you need to kind of, you know, let go of that and also distract yourself. And by distracting yourself and also, you know, doing something like that you love is like double yes again. Because if you can go to the class, you know, with something that you really like, or like it says, getting a mentor, teaming up with people, definitely, you know, you will be able to to you know, move your attention from this, you know, and move it onto what you really want to be on this planet. Because I feel like, yes, now I get why this Queen of Pentacles is here, because, you know, this is not a gender specific reading, just saying, you know, Queen of Pentacles is a Queen of Pentacles, so that's a she, but it doesn't have to be for you. Because you're meant to be this Queen of Pentacles, you're meant to be the kindest, actually, queen of all of the suits, you know. This is like the mini Empress, Queen of Pentacles to me as well. I know Nine of Pentacles as well, but Queen of Pentacles as well to me, because she's fantastic. She's abundant in every possible way. She's prosperous, she's very nurturing, she's loving, you know. She's got everything she wants, you know, and like everything goes her way because she's being very kind, very loving. She's got this beautiful aura and beautiful energy about her, and this is possible for you only if you focus on your divine purpose and not on the person that, sorry to say, that was loser. Okay, they don't deserve you. That's all I can say. They don't deserve you. Okay, so from these obstacles, let's move to advice from the spirit. Okay, group number 3, now we're back with your advice from the spirit. So let's see what is the advice for you for this month. So we have 10 of Pentacles, luck, beautiful. We had 10 of Cups in the overall, and now the advice 10 of Coins, fantastic. We have 2 of Action, group number 2 had it as well, somewhere. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There is opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. We have Angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay, I'm getting somewhere with this. And we have the Temperance, so that could be Sagittarius somewhere. Okay, group number 3, your advice this month is 100% for sure. There is 3 cards showing up that basically you will either find new friends, okay, or you will actually spend more time with your friends, okay? Spend time with people that are literally like you. There are, you know, like if you're spiritual, find people who are also spiritual. That could be your friends. Obviously you might make new friends. Religious community is totally up to you. If you're religious, if you're not, then just ignore that part of the message. But spiritual community is really fantastic. I think the advice really is, you know, for you to find people who are kind of thinking the same way, who are into the same things that you are. So maybe spirituality and creativity and love and romance and, you know, all the possible, like, happy good things. With the Sisterhood of the Rose, yes, beauty and devotion, definitely, you know, your friends will be able to help you with that. You know, you're gonna get your glow up. This is a very fashionable word. I feel like you're gonna get your glow up, you know, thanks to your friends, I have to say, because they will drag you out of this situation again, of the broken heart or like anything like that. They will always be with you, they will always help you, you know. They are the priestesses, they're the mystics, they're the teachers, just like you are. So, you know, all your spiritual friends, they have your back. They're here with you, you know. You can count on them, you know. You will be like reading the cards for each other. You will be like reading, you know, I don't know, the tea leaves for each other and doing all the stuff, you know, which is really amazing. I feel like you guys are a group of soulmates. To be honest, you know, not romantic ones obviously, but you're you know, a group of soulmates that is on this planet together, which is really fantastic because you can tell these are your people. Like, fantastic glow up. Also with this one, you know, it says to find a new partner, but that could mean 2 things. It might mean that the person from your overall overview, sorry, of the month, you know, this might be your new partner that will help you move forward, you know, and help you keep an eye on the big picture. Or it could be your best friend, you know, who is gonna do the same for you, who is gonna keep you from looking at tiny little things and actually start working on the big picture, seeing the big picture, because there's a lot there's a lot out there for you with the 10 of Pentacles, with the luck, or with 10 of Pentacles. Traditional, you know, tarot, we have this like elderly guy sitting there and basically, you know, having a lot of this abundance and prosperity that he has you know, achieved and, you know, has done, like through, I don't know, through years basically of his work. So he's done something that was really amazing. He's done something that has built this, you know, prosperity for him, and he's sharing that later on with the rest of like his family. I mean, in a way that, you know, his children or grandchildren can take over, you know, from him. So I feel like you're on the way to build something also that is really big, you know, and it's gonna really be a big thing for you that might do the same for you, that you will start something that will last for ages, last for a really long time, and you will be able also to you know, let the rest of the family take over after you're gone. So you're working on something, or you will be working on something that is a fantastic project, you know. But also, you know, the advice for you is to stay grounded. I feel like with the Temperance, we also need to remember we need to be very patient when it comes to things. We can't be just, I want it like this, you know. Would have been fantastic if we could have done things like this, you know. I just snap the fingers and be like, I want a pizza now, and there's the pizza here. But it doesn't work like this. We need to be patient. We need to kind of, you know, get on the phone, find whatever we like on the menu, and then, you know, get it, you know, delivered, and then we can eat, you know. Maybe sometimes we need to prepare some sides for it or whatever. But the general thing is, you know, we need to be patient and grounded, because, you know, this month obviously there is a lot of emotions happening for you in all possible ways. I'm not seeing anything really bad. Like I said, there is some obstacles obviously, because there always will be some kind of obstacles for all of us in our lives. But I feel like now you are definitely prepared for that, and you will know what to do. Because once again, you need to remember about your friends, you know, your sisterhood, your brotherhood, whatever, you know, your spiritual community, the people, all that best friend that you can trust, you know, that new partner that you are really in love with. Because like I said, they will either show up this month, or they have showed up they have shown up really recently, so maybe in the past week or something. That very romantic new person. So yeah, definitely, you know, you need to remember to stay grounded, because there is this divine alchemy, you know, happening for you, not to you, for you, in this month. Really fantastic. Okay, so now to close off this reading, I'm gonna get my fortune telling cards, and we're gonna ask the yes or no question. I mean, you're gonna ask your yes or no question, and I'll shuffle the cards, and then we'll get your answer. If you feel like you need more time to ask the question just in case, you can pause this video and then see what the answer is. Okay, so I'm gonna start shuffling. Okay, so I do have the card. Let's see, what does it say? Answer unsure, ask again. Okay. Alright, I will ask. I mean, you will ask again. So again, how it says, maybe reformulate your question. That would be great, I guess. And let's see, what is the answer for you? Once again, you can pause. Okay, this has flown out. So the answer is surely not. Don't know what did you ask about, but anyways, this is your reading, group number 3. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you really like it. Just in case if you forgot, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, press the bell icon, and leave me a comment. Tell me, what do you guys think about this, or maybe what else would you like to see on this channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.